Vaccines were made so fast. How do I know they're safe? As we continue to work toward getting people vaccinated against COVID-19, there are still a number of questions and concerns related to the development and safety of the vaccine and vaccine approval process. Let's talk about what we know. The COVID-19 vaccination was fast, but it didn't skip any steps.
Creating a new vaccine often takes a lot of time and money. Here is the process that all vaccines follow. Step 1. Once you have enough money to develop a vaccine, you have to find volunteers who are willing to test the safety of the vaccine. Step 2. Wait for the people with the vaccine to be exposed to the virus. This step often takes the longest. It's only once they're exposed that we know if the vaccine really works. Step 3. Follow all the safety steps one at a time. Between each step, you have to wait for approval before going on to the next step. Step 4. Once your vaccine is approved, you can start making it in large quantities.
The development of the COVID-19 vaccines did not cut corners on testing for safety. The vaccines were made using processes that have been developed and tested over many years. This process was designed to thoroughly test vaccines quickly in a pandemic situation.
Though none of the safety steps were skipped for the COVID-19 vaccine, we were able to develop a safe vaccine so quickly because countries shared genetic information quickly and around the world. This gave vaccine developers a head start on creating a vaccine. The federal government provided the vaccine developers with a lot of money up front to ensure they had the resources they needed. Instead of completing the safety steps one at a time, the vaccine developers were allowed to work on several safety steps at the same time. This allowed them to collect as much data as possible. Because of the impacts COVID-19 had on people's lives, there were plenty of people who were willing to help test the safety of the vaccine. Because COVID-19 is so widespread, it was very easy for people to be exposed to the virus. As a result, we were able to determine very quickly that the vaccine worked.
Both the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines use a newer technology known as messenger RNA, or simply mRNA vaccinations. mRNA is the instructions on how to build the virus. Your body can take those instructions and build a defense against the virus. mRNA vaccine technology development began in the 1990s, so while this technology is relatively newer than other technologies, it has still been in use and studied for over 30 years. If you're still concerned about the use of newer vaccine technology, consider getting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. It uses vaccine technology known as Adenovector Technology that has been available and used since the 1970s. One common vaccine that uses Adenovector technology is the seasonal influenza flu vaccine.
If you aren't sure what vaccine is best for you, talk to your doctor about your concerns. They can provide additional information about the vaccines and help you decide which vaccine is best for you. Everyone needs to do their part and get vaccinated if they are able. When talking to someone who is hesitant about the vaccine, it's important that we listen to any concerns and avoid passing judgment or getting angry. Remember, we're all in this together.